Good morning to you all and happy Friday. It is the 1st of May and I'm coming to you to give you your weekly update for the Orange Coast Title family of companies. We just finished month end and I want to thank everybody for all their hard work and commitment to make that possible throughout the entire organization. So I thought I would start out, I talked the last time about how we were going to be coming back together with the shelter-in-place orders ending and the fact that we were going to start slowly but surely having a program to have the employees come back to work. And that is in fact happening. But I wanted to talk a little bit about why it was so important. And it has to do with culture. So along those lines, I want to show you a picture. So my mom gave me a call the other night. And she basically said she had been going through some things, some spring cleaning, if you will, and she saw something and wanted me to see it. So this is from a property that she purchased back in 2003 in the Palm Springs area. And I want you to notice the thing that she circled, which is that she used Orange Coast Title back then, which is fantastic, of course. But I also want you to notice the name Cynthia Cack, who is the title officer on the transaction. Now, Cynthia Cack still works with us today. As a matter of fact, she's celebrating 40 years. It happened in February that she's been dedicated and loyal to the Orange Coast family of companies. And I wanted to just congratulate and acknowledge her, talk about the irony of this coming from my mom, but also to say, this is what OCT is all about. It's working together and we bond together and why we're the stronger company that we've become. So I really wanted you to get a chance to see that. And I thought that would be significant. So now I want to give you some highlights of some things that took place over the week. And I wanted to start off with just a continued reference to Zoom calls. I know we've been talking about how the sales teams have been meeting the challenge, they've been meeting, and the beauty of those meetings, because it's happening throughout, is significant in that not only are we getting information out to everyone about what we need to do, but also a good component of these meetings is sharing of ideas as it relates to what's working. And that way we're all helping each other, so we're all in this together. And so it's just a wonderful thing to be on, to see everybody sharing their ideas and looking to try to motivate and pump each other up so that they can continue to succeed. I also know that something developed that I'm really looking forward to is PCMs are reaching out to each other. And there was a conversation between Brent Bailey and Nicole Giamatti, so that's Orange Coast Title of Northern California, and also our Washington operation. And when they were discussing things, they got to inviting Nicole's group to participate on the Northern California group's Zoom call so that she could just be a part of the family and the camaraderie and also the sharing of ideas. And so that was significant, and it's just a part of our company growing in this COVID environment, but we're going to be better as an organization for it. Also, we continue to have partner calls with our customers, and something that's significant, we had Orange Coast Title of Southern California and Orange Coast Title of Northern California both had partner calls this week. And what came of it after we discussed the things that we needed to in the meeting was we're finding out that the various areas are having the shelter in place lifted for real estate transactions. And so realtors are now being told that there's a protocol for them to show property that is occupied, if you will. And this protocol is going to be critical for them to continue to do work and see our order count increase. And so that was a significant development this week, and I was happy to see it. I want to go back to sharing my screen with you because there's another picture I want to show you. And in this picture, this is the one that I showed you before. Here we are. This came to me from Helen Johnson. She's the title operations manager for the Builder Services Commercial Division. And here's what Helen had to say about this great picture. She was saying, this is how we handle social distancing in the Builder Services Division. So Helen, thank you for your leadership. It looks like you guys are all having a great time, and I strongly appreciate your support. All right, so now I wanted to give a little bit of a shout out to my assistant, Lori Troncalli. So Lori is always looking out for ideas and things and talking to me about that. So she happened to be driving home and she was listening to a radio show. And in the radio show, she thought that they had a tagline that was significant to her. And she just sort of sent me an email saying, hey, this struck me, and what do you think about it? Maybe you can use it now. What I wanted to talk about wasn't so much that what she heard then was something that was significant. It's that's how she always is. She and her husband, Tony, are constantly looking for ideas, talking to people, selling people on Orange Coast Title as the best title company. And so it just embodies the spirit of what we're all about. So I wanted to give a shout out to Lori and say thank you for always doing that. So now, before I end and before I kind of do a little bit of a song, I have something else for you. We had a Profit Center Manager meeting on Tuesday. And in that Profit Center Manager meeting, we talked about how we were going to, lead the industry forward as best as we could once we come out of this shelter-in-place situation. And John Marconi, our founder and chairman, spoke up. And basically, he said that he wanted to highlight that he felt like real estate was going to be a leader in the economy moving forward. And the stability and security of home ownership was going to lead that charge. So then he talked about the essential aspect of Orange Coast being a part of that stability and security. And those words were very profound to me. So I decided I wanted to get something going on that and use it throughout our family of companies. So I quickly marshaled Annette Kessel, our marketing manager, and she and Brenda Chavez jumped on it and put a great flyer together that I'm going to send around to all the divisions, and hopefully we can capitalize on it. The language is the key. And I've even gone so far to send it out to some of our customers and partners, and they've loved it, and we're going to try to use it and try to see if they could get their agents to use it as well. And so that's the kind of spirit that we're all about. With that, let me just play a little bit of a song for you as I've kind of enjoyed, and I hope you enjoy it. So that was just a little snippet of a song called Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger, and it's by Daft Punk. And it struck me that, and the reason I wanted to bring it up is that, first of all, no one works harder than the Orange Coast Title family of companies. The OCT way guides us to be better than our competition. We are faster with our products, decision-making, and sales and service. And all of this will make us stronger together. All right, have a great weekend. Thank you for your attention. I'll talk to you soon.